So this is my post-fight review for Manny Pacquiao versus Rukiya Anpo. Um, Anpo came out very aggressive in this fight. He was fighting Manny Pacquiao like it was $100 million on the line. And you know, a lot of these guys grew up idolizing Manny Pacquiao. And I'm gonna be honest with you, we've seen certain situations where tension has went against Floyd Mayweather recently, and he got overpowered earlier. To be honest with you, it seems like Manny Pacquiao's legs weren't under him early on in the fight. His reaction time, his timing was off badly. The speed and power behind his punches was not what they used to be. I don't know. I know his age, but I don't know if rust played a big part in it. But Anpo came out throwing some hard jabs. He was being very accurate with his punches, the speed and power. To be honest with you, if you squint your eyes, he almost looked like Mario Barrios out there. He's about the same size, height, like the same height and everything as Mario Barrios. So it was almost just like watching the Mario Barrios out there. And to say that Anpo is a better fighter than Mario Barrios, he needs to be a pro immediately, because he looked very good out there last night. To be honest with you, against Pacquiao. He had no kind of angles that he could take, no setups. He wasn't popping the jab out there. Pacquiao was trying to throw the right hand, and it seemed like when he was trying to throw the right hand, he couldn't even get any extension on it. And it seemed like he was smothering his own punches. Just a lot of things that made him look like an amateur. And Pacquiao fights way better than that. So it has to be a reason of just rust, or his timing was off. But the speed and power was just not there last night. Anpo looked like he had a lot more speed and power in his punches. Well, he did have a lot more speed and power in his punches. He was aggressive in the first round. I know towards the second and third round, Pacquiao started getting off balance and getting knocked off balance by Anpo. And it caused a lot of issues. It was a tougher fight than they realized. And Anpo was a replacement. He's a kickboxer, so he's not used to just boxing without throwing any kicks. It was a $5 million fine that was involved in the whole situation. But Manny Pacquiao, he did an excellent job trying to get these punches out that just wasn't landing and it wasn't flush. He did a good job, though. He resisted a lot of punches that were very powerful. I will say, Anpo was throwing some heat last night. Pacquiao did have some spots where he landed a lot of shots, but it was spotty. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really. He couldn't really fight off anything that he was doing, that Anpo was doing. And just the aggression from Anpo, he fought excellent last night. He really did. He fought a lot. For a replacement, he fought very well. And Manny Pacquiao, man, he needs to. And I said in my breakdown, when he was supposed to fight the original guy, people said, why is he taking this fight right now? Because he's rusty. He needs to get in the ring. He can't just jump in. He can't just take 2 years off, 3 years off, and jump in the ring with world champions. That's what happened with the Ugas fight. After the Thurman fight, Pacquiao should have stayed active the whole entire time. Okay, you're at an age now where you're older. Let's stay in shape. Try to stay doing some things active. But then when it got around to the time with the Ugas fight, I think he sat down too long. And it caught up to him. And that's why Ugas was able to defeat Manny Pacquiao. And then Ugas got defeated by Mario Barrios not too long after that. So it just goes to show that, and he lost to Spence. So it goes to show that Pacquiao probably took a step back longer than we actually realized a long time ago. It's just, and to be honest with you, what level is Keith Thurman on right now? You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about that, because Ugas fell off a cliff. Pacquiao fell off a cliff. I don't know about Thurman. He had a couple of fights. I know one of them was with Barrio, so we don't understand what that layoff does. We know it slows you down and it's not good. But Manny Pacquiao, he had a rough patch in this fight. But he fought very good for a guy who's still been sitting down. I mean, he's been sitting down, man. He hasn't really been. He's been doing congressman things. He's a congressman. He's sitting in a chair in a suit all day, in a button up. So he's not really fully focused on everything like he should be, and that may be a problem. But I feel like the fight was good. It was entertaining. Pacquiao came in there to fight, so he wasn't fully focused on dodging a lot of punches. He wanted to land. He wanted to be entertaining, so it could have been part of the game plan. But either way, Anpo looked good, and he was looking like a guy who was actually winning the fight. And to go in there and actually jump in the ring with Barrios right now, that would be pretty dangerous. But, you know, Manny Pacquiao, can't never doubt Manny Pacquiao. That's one thing I've learned. I've stopped doubting Manny Pacquiao. So even if he did look bad in that fight, I expected him to look bad because I felt like he was taking that exhibition to get his feet up under him. Whether he fights Barrios or not next, we'll see. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.